it's a great week. You know, I hope you all come down, see Atlanta if you haven't been. It's a great place to come to, and it's going to wind up be a tremendous game with, you know, the #1 defense in the country. Florida averages 34.5 points. Defense travels, so we know the defense is going to show up, and I think the challenge is going to be on both offenses, on both these teams to make something happen in our game. So we couldn't be any more proud to have the University of Michigan, who's never played in our bowl game before, to represent the Big Ten and to represent the University of Michigan in our game. So with that, what I'd like to do is, and I hope he'll accept, I hope he doesn't turn us down, provide the letter of invite to Ward Manuel. Ward, congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it. I will not turn this down, and we're honored to accept this invitation to the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, play Florida on December 29th. You know, I'm very proud of this team and what we accomplished this year. This is a great bowl game for them, for our coaches to continue to coach, for our players to have a chance to play, for our families, and of our players to come down and our staff to be there. It is a great opportunity. I started my family in Atlanta, so it's a special place for me and my wife, Chrislyn. Our daughter was born down there in Atlanta, so I look forward to coming back to represent the big team as the first team to go back down there in 28 years. That's remarkable, that amount of distance. Having played as Gary did in college and collegiately, having played with Jim and going to bowl games, this is a tremendous experience for them. I want to thank Gary and his staff for all the work that they've done with our staffs thus far. I could just tell you from the reaction of our staffs in what they're saying to us coming back, this is going to be a great experience for our student athletes and for them to really enjoy not only the competition but the experience of Atlanta and to learn. And so I love sort of the theme that you all have put on this game. And so for me, this is a happy day for us. You know, obviously it happened on Sunday. We knew when I called Jim at 3:02 or whatever when we talked, he was also very happy. And so I'll just say before I turn it over to Coach Harbaugh, thank you. We look forward to this game against a great opponent in Florida. I've known Scott Strickland for a long time. He's a great man. Coach Mullins has run a great program. Every place he's been, he's had success, and so looking forward to going down there and competing and being in Atlanta and experiencing all that Atlanta has to offer. So I'll turn it over to Coach Harbaugh.
Yes, very excited to listen to Gary talk about the game. A lot of our staff has had a chance to go down to Atlanta and preview the bowl set up there, and it's outstanding. I've had a chance to talk to some other coaches in the profession who've been to the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and all reports are first class and top notch. And you know, we're excited about all the precedents that Gary and Ward both mentioned, and representing our conference on the national stage, being in a New Year's Six bowl, and hungry for another win. That's our mindset. So thrilled as well. Get me fired up. Listen to you talk.
Thank you. We look forward to it. Thank you.
Jim, I was just curious, you mentioned getting the 11th victory. Is that the primary motivation going into this bowl game? What else? What other types of things you put in front of your team going into this game?
Yeah, that'd be the primary one. You know, getting our team prepared to play a really good, uber talented, twitched up team like Florida. That's a great challenge, and competition's always the best part, and the objective's to win. Hungry for that 11th win.
Chris?
Jim, I'm sure you've already probably started watching film on Florida. What do you see from them on film that catches your eye?
Yeah, really talented, uber talented, twitched up. I mean, they can run and move, and Coach Mullins does a great job. He's done a really good job with this team, and a lot of preparation to go. It's begun, Started our practices yesterday and continue tomorrow.
Angelique?
We know Rashawn's not playing. Jim, any other players decided not to play in the bowl game?
I let them, make that decision or announcement.
But you expect a few?
I don't make announcements concerning that.
Bob Larry?
Give us an update on Devin Bush, how he's doing after his injury.
Yeah, he's rehabbing and coming along good.
Bob?
Jim, just follow up, obviously you saw the rumors floated out there about the NFL stuff again, and you responded to it to ESPN. Strongly, are you tired of hearing the rumors? What do you think when you hear somebody saying Jim Harbaugh's going to the NFL?
I addressed that, Bob.
What was the mentality at practice yesterday? What was the team like?
It was good. It was better than any I can remember where there was a break, of 2 weeks where the team came back sharp and good. So I was really pleased, and as were the other coaches who remarked, had the same feeling, and in watching the tape, I really felt the guys were crisp and sharp. That was really encouraging.
Left here, John?
Maybe a quick word on Chase as the MVP, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, there's so many guys that were, played at a very valuable level, most valuable level throughout our football team, and all made huge impacts. It's a team sport. That's the nature of football, where there's 11 on the field at one time, and offense, defense, special teams, and so many valuable players, and the team recognized the one they thought that was the most valuable. And congratulations to Chase. He was very deserving as well.
Angelique?
Ward, what is your reaction when you hear these rumors that keep popping up, seems like every year, about Jim?
You addressed that the other day too, didn't you?
I did, and
But
let
he
me
wasn't
just
addressing
add this. Jim is one of the greatest coaches, college or pro, and so I think it's to his credit that his name continually pops up. But I think, as I said before, when we think about bringing student athletes here, we want the best, and we have the best coach. I just hope that people understand, and particularly our recruits and people in that were our team, don't get dissuaded because people put out these rumors, which this man deserves because of his ability to coach. But let's draw back on the every year, as soon as there's an opening, all of a sudden, because his name's mentioned, that he's not going to be here. And as I said, he and I have a great relationship. We talked about this from the first year on. I have full faith in Jim, in the person that he is, and the leader that he is of this team. And I'm so happy he's our coach, and I look forward to him coaching, as I said before, until he retires from Michigan as and ends his career here.
Aaron?
If I could follow up, Jim, why did you choose to debunk those comments now? Why did you come out today and say those things?
So to make a statement of it, to go on record and to not be asked, anymore after that by people that like to yap and ask questions.
You can ask about,
Could I yap one more?
no.
No, not about that, no, we just haven't had a chance to talk to you since Urban Meyer stepped down from Ohio State. I wonder if you had any reaction?
No.
Oh, all the way in the back, I'm sorry.
You're fine. Jim, every year, I know you go through the last game with your group of seniors, but this senior group seems really special and really close. So what are the emotions going to be like for you going out there one last time?
Oh, it's, for people that, I'll try to describe it for you, for those that weren't in the locker room and in South Bend, when the team had adversity in the opening game and the way the team came back and won 10 straight games, to be in that locker room at Northwestern, that effort that the team put out, and they did week after week after week, and the quality of play and the way they practiced and prepared, that locker room after the Penn State game, after the Wisconsin game, that to feel the team growing and building and coming together, great feeling of winning and wonderful, the thrill of victory, that to go through that with this team and to have an opportunity to do that again is, very much looking forward to that. Looking forward to the preparation, the practice, and the eventual game.
Got time for a couple more, right, Nick?
Jim, did you have any, right here, did you have any, after the season ended until now, have you noticed any hangover from those guys, if they bounced back the way you wanted to in terms of workouts, being around the building? I know you're out recruiting a lot, but I mean, how's their attitude been?
Yeah, and also the great feeling, in East Lansing and winning that ball game. So many, after the Nebraska game, after so many tremendous victories with this team, and then to see them come back after the time off they had. As I said, I thought they were really sharp. I thought they were really crisp in their practice and retention too of everything that we're doing. So I think we're off to a really good start and really excited about playing in the Peach Bowl.
Last question, Angelique?
Gary, you said, is it a sellout or do?
Yeah, we're sold out. The only, Michigan has tickets and Florida has tickets, but all the other tickets, the game are sold out. So we expect, and we've even sold out all the expandable seats, which there's about 3,500 of those. So it's going to be, probably about 74,000 people in there.
And where do you know what the Michigan ticket sales are at this point?
First three and a half days, and I say 3.5 because it was Thursday afternoon. I asked my staff where we were, and they said we were over 7,500 tickets sold at this point. So I'm not sure where we stand today, but that was 3.5 days into it. We were already at 7,500. So very, very happy with our fans, and know as these decisions are made, I know they'll be down there in full support, full throttle for us. So.